Okay, guys, the first cadence we're going to look at, we're calling the perfect cadence. And it is named that because it is the most important chord progression, the most important chord cadence that you will find in all of Western music. It's been going on for 1,000 years, and we've all heard it a gazillion times, whether it's in rock music, pop music, classical music, jazz music, church music, anything. This is in there. This is the 5-1 cadence. Let's check it out in root position. And remember, when we talk about 5-1, we're talking about the bass root motion in any key. In the key of C, that is G to C. G is the 5th, C is the 1. And I want to remind you or impress upon you that 5 chords are almost always dominant 7th chords. That's how they occur naturally in the major harmonic system that we went over in the previous chapter. And that's how they resolve most effortlessly and naturally to the 1 chord. So here we have a G7 chord going to the 1 chord, C major. Let's start in root position. C major. Now we're going to go to a G7 inversion, the closest inversion right here, based off the 3rd, the first inversion of G7. And back to C major. Let's do that again. Okay, I can explain very quickly the 5 chord, the 5-7 chord resolving to the 1 chord. When you look at G7 in root position, you have the root, 3rd, 5th, and the 7th. The 3rd, B, and the 7th, F, are the most important colorful tones in that dominant chord, in any dominant chord. Those 2 tones have a magnetic pull in the half step to go here. One more time. And of course, that's the root and 3rd of our 1 chord, C major. So, as you see, there's just because of the mathematics and the construction of the harmony and the keyboard and the scales, the 3rd and 7th of any 5 chord fall half step resolution towards one another to find the root and 3rd of our 1 chord. That's the magnetic pull of the 5-7 chord to the 1 chord, and we're going to find it in every key just the same. Let's check out the first inversion of our 5-1 perfect cadence. Here we go. Okay, let's check out the next inversion, the second inversion of our 5-1 perfect cadence. Great, and I want to remind you that, or just impress upon you that the names of the inversions, the first inversion and second inversion, aren't as important in these cadences, just that you can find them in every position. So from wherever you are, you can find the closest 5-7 chord leading to the closest 1 chord. That's what we're going for here. So don't worry so much about memorizing the name of the inversion, just visually the position, finding the cadence, and resolving it. John Lennon's song Imagine is a great example of a 5-1 cadence. We can honestly find a 5-1 cadence in almost any song, honestly. But Imagine is a great song for all purposes. It's one of the best songs ever written in the rock pop idiom and has beautiful chords, and it has a great 5-1 cadence. Let's check it out really quickly. With a setup, imagine that's the spot where it goes 5 to 1. So in the music, we have a big chord. At the end of that chorus, and imagine we have the 5 to 1 cadence. Let's hear it one more time without the singing. Seven, going to 1. Imagine all the people, etc. So that's a great example of a 5-1 cadence.